evening and welcome to Let's Talk About That. I'm Dot and this is Bea. But before we get started, I'd like to read some letters in response to our last show.
What was that show about again?
Gardening, particularly sunflowers. Dear Dot, I found your show about growing sunflowers year-round simply delightful. Now every day is truly a sunny day. She used the sun in sunflowers to put quotes around sunny.
Doesn't that
adorable?
warm your heart?
Here's another one. Oh, Dear Dot, I've always bought sunflower seeds at the store, but after watching your show, I'm thinking about selling my own sunflower seeds. Lana M., that is using your noggin.
Making a difference. That's what it's all about, isn't it, Dot?
It certainly is. Without further ado, no more dilly-dally, because you dilly-dally.
I'm sorry.
Let's bring out our first guest, our only guest this evening, Miss Hanna Handy, here to talk about organic toys. Please welcome Hanna Handy. Welcome, Hanna.
Hello.
Oh, we're so excited you were able to join us.
Thank you for joining us. Oh, look, you've brought goodies.
Oh, yes.
Let's take a look at some of these.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. It's quite the spread. Wow, such vegetation.
I have to admit, I'm a little surprised to be on a show like this.
Oh, nonsense. We collect all of our weekly topic requests and put them in a hat. And then we have one guest pick at random so everyone has a chance to share with the world what they know.
We talk about everything.
Still, sex toys?
I'm sorry, I thought you said sex toys. As my daughter would say, LOL.
She's such a dear.
Oh, yes, that's right. Sex toys.
Can we say ST on public access?
I don't think so. Look, I'm looking at your submission online right now, and I don't see images.
Dot, honey, you have to load the photos.
What does that mean? I don't understand
You have to.
this
You just
contraption.
have to tap. See where it says tap to load. You just have to tap.
Oh, where it says load images.
Right. Yeah. Go ahead and tap.
Oh. Oh, I see. Yes. Oh. Oh.
Well, is that a cucumber, or rather a half a cucumber?
What about bugs and ants and all kinds of micro critters? I am a little concerned about.
Well, look, when you buy produce anytime, you wash it and you put it in your mouth. So, what's another part of the body?
Oh, look, you can put a condom on it if you want.
Oh. Is that a purple condom?
Color's important to me as a painter.
I'm a little bit hesitant to,
Makes me uneasy.
yeah. Stuff yourself with nature.
That's the name of our micro farm where we grow everything local and organic.
Supporting the local economy. Now that's something we need to promote more.
We
on this
do.
show.
We're about supporting the local economy.
Most definitely. I'm a little uncertain about this one. You know, it's got a rather wide girth. Oh, especially next to my little Harry.
Well, you don't have to start with all of that. In fact, you can start here and just, snip along and find what's going to fit your body.
Let's take a look at this. You say it's organic, but I really don't see how this banana is not full of steroids. Look at it. It's enormous. It doesn't even look like a banana.
Well, that's because it's a plantain.
Oh.
They're much firmer. They don't get as squishy.
Oh.
Oh, Harry.
Still, I don't see how a person can fit the whole thing. Maybe you can lend some advice.
Oh, well, good question. In that case, coconut oil, when you feel frisky.
I think what Dot means is that it may be too long for many
That's what I was trying to say.
individuals.
A little too long.
Oh.
Long in the tooth.
Oh. Well, where's your thing? And just scroll down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, look at that.
Tea for two.
Are these two women?
Nope. That's my boyfriend and myself.
It's funny how all bums look alike when there's an English cucumber involved.
That reminds me of that thing that you stick your fingers in, you know, that toy
Finger
that you...
cuffs.
Oh, yeah.
Finger cuffs. Yeah, you
that
can get them in
can't get out.
Chinatown. They're probably $1. Once you get in, though, it's really hard to get yourself out.
That's what that reminds me of. They're having a hard time separating, you know?
I don't
Oh.
think they want to separate.
Oh. Well, if you're worried about things getting stuck, then you can just use a corkscrew. You
Oh,
see?
look at that.
Oh, wow.
Then you can get it
Multi-use.
out.
This is ordinary corkscrew.
Oh, and you can just take it out and put in any old vegetable or fruit you want.
And you've got it for the wine.
You know, Hannah, honey, this is all well and good, but I just must say something that's been bothering me. Good cause, but I just hate to waste food, especially when you're paying a little bit more for organic.
Oh, I agree. And I've never said
Organics cost
anything
more.
Oh, it
about
does.
waste.
Because there's a lot of hunger in the world, is what I'm saying.
I think Miss Handy is agreeing with you, Dot.
Yes.
I'm not talking about composting. I'm talking about putting it in your mouth.
Yes, of course. You can do that. Let me tell you, my boyfriend did not like corn on the cob much before, but now with the right conditioning, he can't get enough.
Oh, conditioning. That reminds me of that scientist from Russia, Pavlov, and his dogs. Whenever he would feed his dogs, he would ring a bell so that whenever he rang that bell, they would come galloping and salivating and drooling all over, groveling for more.
That sounds exactly like my boyfriend.
Come to think of it, you know that song, You Can Ring My Bell? You can ring my bell, ding dong, ding dong. You know the one that I'm talking about.
I don't know.
Actually, I have no idea either.
You know what else? Raw corn on the cob retains much more of the nutrients.
Well, talking about raw, I'm due for a cleanse. I don't know about you. I think we need to start talking about our next topic, raw food cleansing. Don't you agree?
I've got a great coffee enema recipe that I can give you.
Well, I'd love to continue this conversation, Miss Handy, but we are simply out of time.
Time sure does fly when you're talking about English cucumbers.
Would you do us a favor and pick our next topic for our next show?
Making a mold of your partner.
Oh, like in the movies where you have your face covered in goo. I don't know about that. I don't like so much goo on my face. I don't know about you, Bea.
Dot, honey, I don't think they're talking about face molds.
Well, then what could they? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, really zoom in.
Oh.
I've used some of those before. Lots of fun.
Those kids are safe?
They're so lifelike.
Oh, here, enjoy. If you'd like to talk about that, please log into our website, www.letstalkaboutthat.org, and fill out the online submission. And don't forget to include...
Photos.
Oh, Bea, you're so bad. Anyway, let's talk more about some stuff.